India is aggressively increasing its purchases of Russian crude amid supply disruptions from the Strait of Hormuz caused by the ongoing US-Iran war and West Asia conflict. In fact, India is buying such large quantities of Russian crude that tankers initially headed to China are now making a U-turn to reach India. According to a Bloomberg report, a tanker carrying Russian crude that was originally bound for China reversed course in the South China Sea and is now heading toward India as the country steps up purchases from Moscow. The report added that several more oil cargoes initially destined for China may be redirected to other countries. Vessel tracking data indicates the Aqua Titan is expected to dock at New Mangalore on March 21, carrying Urals crude loaded at a Baltic Sea port in late January. The Aframax tanker had earlier shown Rizhao in China as its destination, but changed route in mid-March while passing Southeast Asian waters shortly after the US granted a waiver to India to temporarily increase Russian oil imports, the report added. India has, however, maintained that it does not require permission to make decisions on its energy security and has never stopped buying Russian crude. Amid the conflict in West Asia, Russian ambassador to India, Denis Alipov, also said that Russia has always remained open to supplying oil to India.
We have always been open towards supplying oil.
Data from Vertexa Limited shows that at least 7 vessels transporting Russian crude have altered their routes mid-journey, changing course from China to India. Currently, all major Indian refiners are actively sourcing Russian oil. Indian refiners have purchased nearly 30 million barrels of Russian crude in a week as the country seeks to mitigate supply disruptions from the West Asia region. Following these developments, more countries have been allowed to restart imports from Russia. This shift may result in additional cargoes being diverted away from China, which had become a key buyer of last resort for Moscow in recent months after India had temporarily curtailed its purchases, the report added. As more buyers, including Japan and South Korea, re-enter the market, prices are expected to move upward. In a separate instance, the Suezmax tanker Zuzu N has designated Sikka in India as its next port of call, with an expected arrival around March 25, according to shipping data. The vessel is transporting Kazakhstan's CPC blend crude, according to Kepler. Originally departing from Novorossiysk in Russia's Black Sea, the tanker had been headed toward waters near Rizhao, but reversed course in early March to proceed toward India.